What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the next episode of Thief the Dark Project. We have now made it up to mission number 2, titled Break from Cragscleft Prison.
I went to Cuddy's place to deliver the scepter, but Cuddy wasn't there. He'd been arrested by the Hammerites. Apparently they didn't approve of his occupation, and I doubt they approve of mine. So hopefully they'll never catch sight of me when I break him out of their prison. Which is what I'm going to do. They're holding Cuddy in a mining complex carved out of a quarry. The quarry's flooded, but the Hammers still work the top-level mines and have converted part of the complex into a penitentiary for those who violate their tenets. An associate of mine was confined there and has provided me with a map. It would be difficult to get in by way of the main gate, but there is another option. The mines break the surface of a hill south of the quarry. I'll drop into the mines and head for the prison, which will be found somewhere uphill and to the north. The Hammers don't venture into these lower mine levels because they're reputed to be haunted. I'd rather not have to do this job, but Cuddy's a reliable fence and I don't appreciate the Hammerites abducting him. And he owes me money for the Bafford job.
Alright. So coming off what we just did, this is a lot harder, actually. So basically, we need to break Cuddy out of the prison. Our loot quota is 500, and on hard, we have an extra objective to get back our lucky hand of glory, which is on a prisoner called Is It the Beggar? Is it the Beggar? Yeah, whatever his name is. Alright, so let's get this started. So, all you really need, 2 more moss arrows. Would have been nice to have in the last level, but whatever. And while you're at it, go ahead and get 2 more water arrows. You always want to have a good amount of water arrows. They're key. They are absolutely key. So, we'll swim into the mines. Once you're down here, go ahead and grab that pearl. We will reach our loot quota pretty quickly in the game, or not in the game, in this level. Unfortunately, these haunted mines are full of zombies. And I hate to say it, but zombies is something that you gotta put up with in this game. Fortunately, in this level, they're just a minor annoyance at the beginning. And a little bit at the end, so carefully. Very carefully try to sneak around the zombie. Just start climbing. If you're quiet, then you shouldn't wake them up. Just carefully, and then climb up. So, right here. And then this is tricky, but it's worth it for the silver right there. Just make... Okay, well, if you don't make the jump, press and hold the space bar and you should be able to save yourself. There you go. Then we continue onward. Watch out for zombies here. Just make a break this way. But watch out for that. And then up here, more loot for us here. We're already very close to 500. And now, we want to go this way.
All these halls would be close packed with novices, striving to learn our teachings.
There are novices still.
But fewer, brother, fewer. Youths in this time seek to learn about gold and politics, not honest craft.
'Twill be their loss when they come of age and know not how to accomplish aught of consequence.
Just stay in the shadows.
When everyone else is out running around, when am I going to get my dinner? That's what I would like to know.
Once he's gone, douse the torch with a water arrow.
Hello? Show thyself.
Someone there?
That'll give you a little extra shadows. Move very carefully in the shadows to the stairs. Just don't move too fast or else he'll probably see you. So we will continue straight ahead. This is a little tricky, but here we go. Here's the advantage of moss arrows. Shoot one here, and then another one here, so that you can plant grass on the clangy metal and walk across it silently.
If thou be there,
Clanky metal
bespeak
grating.
thyself.
Better tread softly.
Basically, as soon as it's safe and he's not looking, run to the lever and pull it. The grass will keep your footsteps quiet. If you think you hear someone coming this way, I would suggest waiting.
So many now build without consideration for the master builder. His mark is no longer on the life of the city.
If you're standing where I am, you should be hidden. This spot has shadows too. Don't worry, he should not see you here. I've done this many times and he's never seen me there.
What is that? Who goes?
Wait,
All is at rest now.
just make sure he's not getting pissed off.
What is going on over there?
Here's where we want to go. Just go on these upper walkways to stay away from them, and
What is that there?
I don't think he actually saw us. Okay, this is tricky. You gotta be very, 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 very careful. I would recommend you look, make sure you're safe. Good thing I did look, because he was coming this way. very quickly jump down and run away.
In truth, I have never heard such carrying on as this thief's pawn, Cutty. One would think these scum had never faced tribulation in their lives. For a time, I thought...
Okay, there's like a security camera thing that might see you. Douse the torch so that it doesn't detect you. We need to go down to this little hidden area.
Knowledge is our shield that protects us from the squalid past. Knowledge is our weapon.
Because there's a dead guy. I guess someone trying to break out. He has a key that we need. And some more loot for us to help us reach our quota. I absolutely advise you to take the key from him, because if we don't, that key is going to be a lot harder to get at the end of the level. Or towards the end of the level. Okay, so we'll carefully move back.
Vigilance is our shield that protects us from the squalid past.
And we'll go the other way to get into the prison. Watch out for another camera, but this time you've got more space and shadows to move around. So we want to go to cell block 1. I'm pretty sure that's where Iziot is located.
I thought I spied something.
Careful.
Well, I see nothing now.
So, in order to check who's in the cell blocks, you need to go to the control room and look at the prisoner log. Or the prison roster, whatever you want to call it. We also need to pickpocket a key off one of these guards. We can't get in there. We cannot get in there without it.
There seems nothing now.
So, I wasn't fast enough, so we're gonna have to wait for that guard to come back. This is a good spot here. Alright, here he comes. Wait a minute. Where's his key? Was that a different guard? Okay, that was the wrong guard. Here comes the one we want. I forgot that there's 2 that come this way. We got it. Now this can be tricky, but that guard moves so that he won't see you.
Has someone come?
Go away! Rats.
Here I shall find.
Always rats.
Well, he was not supposed to do that. We want to try to move as quickly as we can, because... Okay, good.
I thought I spied something.
Okay, we did it.
Has
We're good.
stopped. It was no doubt nothing.
Okay, so the key. Open the door.
Didst thou hear something?
Douse the
said that?
torch.
Vigilance is our shield. Protects us from our squalid past.
Okay, so Iziot is in cell 9.
Knowledge is our weapon, with which we carve a path to an enlightened
If
future.
we very carefully move, and I mean very carefully, we can open cell 9. I recommend that you look at the map as a layout. So you can see in cell block 1, you've got 6 cells in sort of that kind of pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then on the upper floor where we are, you got 4 in a row. They're also if you physically look at the cells, they are numbered, so you can use that as a reference also. But cell 9 is that lever.
Yet also with the hands of a builder, he will lift us up to the earth.
And then the lucky hand is right there. So now for Cuddy. He is in cell block 4. Again, you gotta have patience with the guard. So now to switch over to cell block 4, you can go down this way. Hopefully the guard isn't coming. He's not. Here's our door. Whoops, not yet. Open the door with the key. And then cell block 3 but 4 is over here.
Show me the right.
So same exact thing.
Nothing to see now.
Move in the shadows.
Is that the... All is at rest now. 'Twas nothing.
Alright, so repeat the same exact thing. Carefully get in here.
What was that I heard?
Douse the candle. Then you can just reach the log. Cuddy is in 6.
Vigilance
Which is this one.
our shield that protects us
And the
from the
lever
squalid past.
is right there.
Knowledge is our weapon, with which we carve a path to an enlightened future.
Just be careful when you move.
Vigilance is our shield that protects us from the squalid past. Knowledge is our weapon, with which we carve a path to an enlightened future.
And if at any point you see the guard coming this way, just,
Back to thy cell, villain!
no, don't do that. Alright, so carefully,
Vigilance is our shield that protects us from the squalid
so what I did before about running back down that way,
carve a path.
it probably would be a good idea to look down there and check to see if the patroller is coming.
And the builder said,
And if you want to play this really safe, just hang out here until they do come by.
tear it down and begin anew. So shall it be with all my children, whether they be stone.
So here they come.
Why do I have to be the one down here guarding all this?
And here we go.
Vigilance is our shield that protects us from the squalid
So
past.
yeah, in this game I like
Knowledge is our weapon, with which
I
we
like to
carve
gun
a
it
path
sometimes,
to
but
an
that's not
enlightened
always
future.
the best idea.
All right, old man. Let's get you out of here and me my money.
Afraid you're gonna be disappointed?
Good thing you're dying, Cuddy, or I'd have to kill you for
And the
stiffing
builder
me.
said, the
Again.
foundation is
Snap,
you
snap,
wail and
puppy.
gnash your teeth. You ask it to
But I
reform
owe
itself.
you, so
Nay, you tear it down and begin anew.
Felix went after the
All
Horn
is at rest
Quintus
now.
down the Bonehold. Left me his notes. The Hammer's got him. Put him in there. Evidence box. Loot collection, more like. Upstairs. Officers' quarters. Once you're up there, in passage, you've damn my lungs.
Okay. I recommend we hide his body in a different cell. That way there's no chance of it being found. This cell is completely dark, so go ahead and just move him in here. So we can't get Cuddy out of here now, but we can find the evidence locker to get the map that he just mentioned, which is what we're gonna do. Okay. We have to go back to cell block 1 now. Just be careful of guards that come through these doors. Alright, so barracks is accessible through cell block 1, and we just have to go that way.
Stand forth and speak thyself if thou be there.
Okay, so the hardest part is over.
This must be how they spend all those tithes.
There's more loot up in this area if you want. There's a guard that comes this way. You might want to wait for him instead of chancing it. You'll notice in this game that I do that way too much. While his back is turned, let's get some candles.
Who goes?
We should wait for him to come back, because that's the way we want to go. But he doesn't take long. Or does he? Oh no, I was completely wrong. He doesn't come back, he goes full circle. So we can go after the candlesticks. Excuse me. Continuing on.
Who passes there? All is at rest now. 'Twas nothing.
Heard thou, Terrius, seeking to save his
Did I go the
past,
right way?
didst buy his new knife from the shaman, not ours.
Had he no shame?
Certainly hadst feel of shame when his blade did snap at supper.
The shaman of a shoddy craftsman. Tarius is well learnt of it.
Great.
Needs must I calm my nerves.
I was wrong, we want to go this way. But it doesn't matter, as long as you get here and no one sees you, it's cool. So here's where that key we stole off of that dead, I'm guessing, prisoner, really pays off. So that silver key,
Is that the...
it opens the evidence locker.
Nothing to see now.
Cuddy won't be needing this anymore.
Thinkest thou to make mock of me? Show thyself!
Yeah, there's a guard outside that's a little sensitive. Just beware of him. And, as a bonus, the key also opens this safe of who I'm assuming is the prison warden. And now, we have a nice, very, very convenient exit. This will literally take us all the way back down to the mines. But we are going to pass by a guard, so make sure you dive underwater as soon as we get to him. That way you shouldn't get caught. Dive. You're good now. Okay, so now we're back in the mines. We just gotta get out of here. Watch out for a guard. Yeah, just watch out for this guard. You don't want to run into him. So this is back where we went up before. So from this point on, we can just backtrack. But you just gotta watch out for the zombies again. But there's not that many of them. You can call that elevator up here so that we can get down faster. In fact, you could have done that at the beginning of the level so that you didn't have to wait right now. And we'll take it all the way down. And I think this is the right way. Yes, it is the right way. I was just making sure of that. And we just swim out to freedom. And there you go. On Expert, there's at least one other objective you have to do, because there's someone else you gotta break out, but on Hard, that is how it is done. And this level was ghosted. I mean, the last level could have been ghosted, but if I had moss arrows, I would have done it, but here, perfectly ghosted. Although it would be even easier if you knocked out the guards in the control rooms to the two cell blocks that we had to open cells for. But I like ghosting it. It feels more satisfying. So that takes care of this level. if you're expecting this whole game to be levels like these first two, where you're sneaking around past guards and stealing stuff and doing other things, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but in this game, not every level is like that. In Thief 2 and Deadly Shadows, pretty much every level is like that, but not in the Dark Project / Gold. And the next level will prove that to be true, but we will get to that next time.